Good morning. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I'm perfect by the grace of God. So today I'm coming back so we can dive more into true self, which is a kind of a new topic, but it's not new. We've been saying true self, but in the superficie, in the surface, you know. For us to be healed, we definitely have to go deeper into things that we used to just say it, without really thinking about it, the meaning of it. So, yeah, true self, as I have been saying, is us, the created us, connected to the image and the resemblance of God, as He has desired it since the beginning of creation. You know, to create us in His image and in His resemblance. But we miss it because of the flesh, serving the flesh, being overtaken by the flesh. And now, by the grace of God, by Him sending his Son, the Spirit of His Son, to help us overcome this flesh and become who we truly were created to be. And that's what it is. The whole thing is who we were created to be, our true created self. So today I'm going to be sharing how true self is. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to be sharing how true self is authenticity. It's authentic, it's original, it's natural, exactly. Because if at this point, when you enter your true self, you are connected to the source, Therefore, there's no conformity, there's no copy. It's just that. It is what it is, You're sharing exactly what you are, naturally, originally, authentically. You don't have, you don't blend anymore, you don't please anymore, you don't do things to please somebody because you're just giving your true nature. That's who you are now. It's just a spirit giving, no longer a man pleaser, like conforming to try to please, to accommodate, to associate, to fit. It doesn't work like that anymore. There's no trying to fit in society or fit into certain group anymore. You are just going to be you, whether one like it or not. That's just what it is. You living your authentic life without shame, without apology, because that's who you were created to be. In this authenticity, as you can see, we as human, of course, because we were in the false self, we were never authentic, original, and true self, because we are so busy trying to be conformed to what society said, to what the group said, to what the friend, the family, it's all about conformity, and we never get to be who we are. And now when we get into our true created self, it's all about authenticity, being authentic, because we have entered that place where we're finally free. So authenticity it's all about freedom, set free to be who you were created to be. The animal kingdom glorify God more than the human kingdom, because the animal kingdom, you see them just being authentically them. They're not trying to fake, they're not trying to be somebody. The lion is just going to be the lion, the tiger is just going to be the tiger, the snake is just going to be the snake. So in this, they serve God well, they serve God authentically, way more than a human. That's why when we enter our true self, we're becoming just like the animal kingdom, like in the terms of living our authentic truth, being who we are without apology, just being who we are, without trying to explain to anyone why I'm doing this, why I'm like this. No, I'm just releasing my nature. And I don't have to be like you. You don't have to be like me. You are created uniquely you. So authenticity is your uniqueness. You know, you are uniquely you, and I am uniquely me. How are you trying me to be you and me to be and you to be me? It cannot be possible because we don't have the same DNA, we don't have the same core, and we, we we are just uniquely our true nature, created unique. So when we learn to do that, we enter our authenticity, our originality, our nature, and that's what true self is. And leading you to just be that. And that's the beauty. Because when you become that, you have entered the peace. You're finally free. No longer trying to please, no longer trying to be what you're not, no longer trying to do, what you're not called to do, no longer trying to act what is not you, but just let it be and let it go. Let it be and let it go, and without shame. I don't understand how we put shame in authenticity, because so many people can be their authentic self because they are so afraid of what people are going to say. And you see, and that's why you see our whole go love one another is about judgment and condemnation. So if we reach that level where we stop judging, we stop condemning, people are going to come out and be their own self. Many people, can't live their true nature because they're so afraid. But that's a problem. But many people are still in their weak side, in their lower side. That's the weak side and can. So to encourage them, we have to be a brother keeper, a brother lover. That's why we have this commandment of love, go love one another. It's because that if we're trying to help the brother be comfortable, he will come out. Like by him knowing you're not going to judge him, you're not going to condemn him, it's going to be easy for him to come out in his true self, in his true nature, and just let it be and just be who he was created to be, if he knows he's not going to be judged or condemned. So you see that our humanity fell because of judgment and condemnation. So if we want to fulfill this commandment of loving one another, or the second commandment of love, it's just when we have to enter the non-judgmental and the non-condemnation. If you see somebody, like let's say people see me, I'm pretty sure many don't understand me, or maybe many don't relate it to what I'm saying, but you just have to take it or let it be, because that's me. I'm just sharing what I am. I'm not going to do it or say it or speak it your way. I'm not you. This is the way God created me. I can express myself like this because that's me, and I do it. I'm unapologetic because I'm not going to go copy how you talk, how you share. Because I will never be able to do that. It's for you. You are your original copy. This is for me, and I do it happily and easily because that's how I was created to be. So, and me, I can do it without, just without being afraid of judgment and condemnation, because I have entered my higher self, mean that the self that really don't care if you judge or condemn. Really, that's not where I stop. I just go past through that. But many people are not there. They still care what you have to say, the judgment you press upon them, the condemnation. And because to help them, we have to enter the mentality of not judging or not condemning. We don't understand something, we let it be. We let it to the next person who can understand. It's not for us, it's for somebody. And in that way we can help one another, to come out, to be who, because being in your authentic self is freedom, is peace, is joy. You don't need anything else. As long as you have entered your authentic self, you have entered life. You glow natural because you don't have obstruction anymore. You don't have anxiety. like all this, oh God, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? How is it going to be? You don't have that anymore, because you're just going to say what you have to say. You're just going to do what you got to do, because you're doing it out of love, out of your nature. What are you going to do? That's you. If you were called to speak and you have something, you're going just to speak. You're not going to not speaking just because some people are going to criticize you or condemn you or judge you. No, it's not, But like I said, that's life when you enter authenticity. Of course, because that's the image and the resemblance of God. He's authentic. He do things. He doesn't have to ask you. He do it the way he created it to be. You see, and he's free. And he called us to the same. That's why he created us in his image. So we can be like him, free, and just enter life and just do life. And just be like kid. Authentic life is kid, a childlike life. That's what you see in the word of God. He said, if you're not like a kid, you will never enter the kingdom of God. Because of course you have to be authentic. You have to be you. You have just to be careless. Of course, careless in the way of, I don't care. I'm just got to do it. Without saying, oh God, what are they going to say? Focusing on judgment and criticism, Exactly. So I exhort you to continue your work to become your true self, by being aware of your authenticity, your originality, your freedom, knowing that your authenticity is who you really are and who you were sent to this earth to be, and do it unapologetic, without care, without having to apologize, because that's who you are. You are created to be just that, Put all the effort to be it very brightly. That's what you are, the light of the world, to shine your true self authentically, uniquely, in your uniqueness. So another person will shine his uniqueness, and that's why we're just going to shine, everybody in their uniqueness. Okay? So, well, anyway, I just pray that the day be beautiful for you, blessed, and stay true to yourself, and you are already aligned to everything, to the beauty, to the blessing, to the peace, to the joy, to the love, and you, without working, it's just coming upon you as you have aligned to your true self. Okay? Have a blessed and wonderful day, and eventually a wonderful weekend. Okay? I love you.